Sergeant Disner.
Hey, this is Luis Johnson.
Hey, Luis, how are you?
I'm pretty good. I was just calling. I wanted to see if there was any update.
You were going to update me on how that case went.
Yeah, that's still ongoing. But I'm saying about the other complaints that I filed.
Okay, which one are you talking about then, Luis?
Oh, it'd be all of them from the open carry incident back in October of last year.
Right, that's the one I was talking about. You said that you were going to go to court on that and then give me an update?
No, so that was about obstruction. That was for a different charge. I never said I was going to go to court for that.
Oh, for the open carry one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wasn't.
We discussed that, though.
I don't remember hearing back from that. Was there like a formal resolution to that?
You and I discussed that on the phone. That we agreed to kind of disagree that there was reasonable articulable suspicion.
Oh,
And
yeah.
You didn't believe that there was, and I believe that there was.
Yeah, we briefly talked about it, but from my understanding, when you file a complaint, it's supposed to be investigated. So I'm just wondering, has it been investigated?
I looked into it, yeah.
Is the investigation complete?
And there's no reason to believe that there was not reasonable articulable suspicion on that.
So was the investigation concluded, is what you're saying?
Yeah, it's done.
And the results were no wrongdoing?
Right.
Okay. Is there any way I can get that in a formal way from you? Email, letter, or something?
I could send you an email saying that is not an open investigation anymore.
Perfect. And you did interview.
Are you the person who posted this stuff online that's caused a whole bunch of phone calls and stuff for this agency?
I don't answer questions.
Oh, you don't answer questions, but I have to answer questions.
I mean, you are a public servant.
You have a lot of people calling for no reason.
I mean,
That's harassment.
Listen, if people see that video and they call, that has nothing to do with me. That's their own opinion, and that's them between y'all. That has nothing to do with me. You're allowed to post.
That has to do with you because you're the one that posted that.
So am I not allowed?
And that is personally affecting me and several of my employees.
So am I not allowed to post a Freedom of Information requested video? Is what you're saying?
You can.
And that's what
However, if it causes harassment, then that's on you.
Okay, so.
And that's something that I'll have to personally take care of with my personal attorneys.
If you would like to charge me, I can come down to the station right now, and you can arrest me for it, and then I'll sue you as well.
I'm not going to charge you. I'm going to talk to my personal attorneys and see what we can do about these phone calls and this harassment I've been receiving as a result of you posting a video.
Yeah, so if somebody's harassing you, then that would be between you and them and not me. I didn't instruct anyone to...
Personally, Luis, or personally, if it becomes personal, then I can personally sue you.
You can sue me for simply posting a video of the incident that happened, which is legal, and people choose to do whatever.
That is causing harassment on your behalf? Yes, absolutely.
Okay, I guess that's your opinion, but I posted it for more.
You and I have differing opinions on a lot of stuff.
Right.
And the fact that you posted that video and caused numerous phone calls to myself, to my department members, to this department.
I didn't instruct anyone to call you.
Okay, that's yet to be seen. However,
by
posting that,
that's what I'm saying. So if somebody,
caused a lot of people to make phone calls that are threatening to myself, to my family, to my coworkers, threatening our lives, Luis.
Mm-hmm. And if that's the case, then I can only apologize to you on their behalf, but I am not responsible for other people's behavior. I am not.
You are responsible for that because you posted the video.
So if somebody threatens you with death threats or whatever, I'm responsible for them threatening you, is what you're saying.
Yes, because you posted the video that caused the phone calls, and I can prove that in court. All it takes for a civil suit is a preponderance of the evidence, which means it weighs more slightly in one favor than other. I can show that these phone calls threatening myself, my family, my fellow officers came right after you posted that video and are related to that video being posted. So
what
I think you need to think about that before you post stuff like that.
Okay, so...
And you say you can personally apologize. However, you're not doing anything to change that.
Okay, so, yeah, but we're having this conversation. This is the first time I've heard anything from Englewood about any of that, ever. So, I apologize if I'm not...
Well, because these just started coming in over the weekend when you posted this.
Well, I have no idea about that. I don't have access to your guys' system. You know what I mean? You could have called me and told me that. So how would I fix something that you never even mentioned to me? Does that make sense to you?
And you could have told me that you were going to post something relating to the incident that would cause phone calls to us as well.
I didn't know it would cause phone calls. I didn't leave the number of Englewood or anything like that. So people took their own time to research the number and do that themselves. That's their own doing. That's not my doing. I posted the raw video.
Because it's because of a video that you posted.
Okay, so...
I'm going to contact my personal attorney to take care of this.
Okay, I understand that. And that's, you're complete within your rights to do so. That's what a court of law is for. But my thing is, if I posted the video of no wrongdoing, how is it that people have a problem with what happened in the video? If there's no wrongdoing?
Because they don't know the entire story, Luis.
What's the entire story? I was walking, open carrying, and I got illegally detained, de facto arrest, and stopped. What other facts are there?
And that you were masked, and that you were near closed businesses at night.
The video shows. The video shows.
There's a lot of reasonable suspicion to contact you.
The video shows that there was closed business. The video also shows that I was masked. How did I hide those facts?
I'm not saying that you hid those facts. I'm just saying that the video that you posted online has caused threats to myself, to my family, to my coworkers, to their families, and that is not right.
Yeah, I don't agree that people should be threatening your life and things like that. I don't agree with that either. I completely disagree with that. I think that that's completely wrong. And if that's what people are doing.
And the posting that you posted are what did that?
I simply just posted the video. It's a raw video. I didn't even edit it. So that people made their own conclusion off of that. You know what I mean?
Well, they don't have the whole story either, Luis.
Well,
and I don't appreciate that.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you for telling me how you feel. But at the same time, you have to understand, I've been waiting over a year for this information from you.
I understand that, and we discussed this, and you still went ahead and posted that video. And what we discussed is you going to court and letting me know if the judge determines whether or not there was reasonable suspicion for that, and you did not do that.
So,
instead, you posted this online to a forum that caused harassment to myself, to my officers.
I think that you guys should go after those people individually and not me, because I can't be responsible for what other people do. That's not how the law works.
It was based on your posting. None of that would have happened if you hadn't posted that video.
None of this would have happened if I wasn't illegally detained.
I personally, this is not work related. My personal opinion is to sue you personally.
Okay. I understand that. I'm waiting for it.
You are the proximate cause for that.
How can I help you do that? Would you like information about me? What do you need so I can help you do that?
No, I have all the information I need, Luis.
Perfect. So beyond that, the other complaints that I filed, how can we go about dealing with those?
I've already sent you a response to those in email form.
I have the email. You haven't emailed me back about anything.
Okay. I don't know why you're not getting your emails. But I sent you an email response to each and every one of your allegations.
I don't believe that. I don't have it in my email. But so the one where I just sent you about Officer in Shangalo harassing me at my house on my balcony.
Right. I haven't responded to that one yet.
Okay. Well, the property I associated with it.
That sounds. Where do you live? Next to a street? Was he in a street or was he in a parking lot?
He was in the street, and he called me by name and sat there and harassed me by name. And I have a video, and I have the video to prove it. And that's why I wrote the complaint.
Can you send me that?
Sure. Yeah, I want things to be investigated properly. I feel like you guys have done wrongdoing to me. You feel like I've done wrongdoing to you. So we're here to figure all this out, right?
Right, exactly. And here's the deal with that, is that could be a consensual contact. You could have walked into your house and not talked to him.
But why would I have to walk into my house to stop getting talked to when I didn't want to be talked to in the first place?
You don't have to. Just don't respond to him.
So I've contacted my attorney about that, and anything that is unwanted, and I clearly stated in the video that I no longer wanted to speak with this man, that is considered harassment.
Okay.
I don't have to go back inside of my house to not be harassed.
Send me that then, Luis.
Could we agree with that, though? I don't have to go back inside my house to not be harassed.
No, if you tell him that you don't want to be contacted and you don't want him to talk to you, and then he continues to talk to you, then that's a problem that I need to deal with.
Yeah, I'd said it multiple times. You know what I mean?
Can you send me that video?
Sure, I will go ahead and email you that video sometime today, later maybe. I'm not sure if you'll be off by then.
Okay. And we'll take a look at that.
So, and I appreciate that. I have a couple other complaints that I filed as well. Let me go to my email really quick.
Those are the ones that I've sent you a response on or talked to you about a response for.
Are you at a desk now, like with your computer and stuff?
I am.
Do you mind just sending me a test email so I can see what the problem is? Because I don't believe I've received any email from you ever
Okay.
with any sort of case information or any sort of investigation related information.
There's a test email for you.
Let's see. Yeah, see, I got the test email, so I'm just,
Okay.
I don't believe
Yeah,
you
I
sent
don't
those
know.
out. So if you can do me a favor, can you somehow screenshot the ones that you sent to me?
I can look for those and resend them. I may have already deleted those because I delete my emails after a certain amount of time. But let me look for those responses that I replied to you, and I'll resend those if I have them.
Okay, I just want to double check really quick. Let me see. I just want to make sure that you got all of them. So yeah, that was the one for Shangalo, the one that I just sent in, the most recent one. The one for
And I believe there were two more. Let me pull this up here. One was with Martinez and Hewitt,
let me see. Martinez and
where you were stopped on a traffic stop,
okay, yep.
and we discussed that one. The other one I have was
It's just hard to keep track of all this stuff on the phone. Like, that's why I asked every single time if I can get a formal like email back with that type of stuff. You're saying you sent them. I never got them. So do you see like how I feel like I haven't got a response back yet? If you did email me, then
one of them was a complaint on me because I didn't respond back.
yeah, I mean that was. It doesn't take a year to investigate that for the open carry incident. That was ridiculous.
Well, and you and I talked about that. That was initially investigated by Investigator Allen, who is no longer in my division.
Yeah.
So it took me a while to figure out what was done with that and what the result of that was, because he no longer works for me.
Got you. Well, I mean, I did send multiple emails every couple months, I would say, just saying, update. You know, you never said, oh, somebody else had
I
it.
understand that.
So, I mean, I fully acknowledge that. I can't do anything other than file the complaint and wait for you guys to get back to me. Whatever happens in your department is not under my control. So that's not fair to the citizens.
I do understand that as well, and I apologize for that. I told you that before.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying.
For the time it took me to get back to you on that. However, the other one I've discussed with you, I don't know if I ever. I think I sent you a formal email saying that was no longer active because it was based on probable cause that occurred in Englewood, that the stop was outside of Englewood, and that they were very professional to you.
I don't think so. I think they could have verified that warrant before they took me in a car and decided to drive me halfway to jail. But that's just my opinion.
It was verified enough that they could have taken you to jail on it, but he wanted to double check and found that either a middle name or social security or number or something like that was a little bit different, and decided not to take you to jail on that.
Yeah, so I've actually tried to do some digging in on that, and currently preparing litigation against the original department that issued that warrant because, yeah,
right.
Correct. Because
Yeah.
that warrant, I don't believe is mine. I don't recall any such thing.
Okay. And we discussed you going and talking to that agency or dealing with that agency.
Right, and that's
which was the Colorado State Patrol.
Right.
And you told me you were going to do that. Am I incorrect on that, or is that what we discussed?
No, yeah, that's what I said I was going to do. We're
That's
just
what I remember.
going
Okay.
over it one by one. So let me see. So then you got the El Torres one, right? That complaint?
Which one was that?
October 7th?
Yes.
Officer El Torres for that?
Yes.
So I just have a quick question for you about that case. Have you looked into that at all?
Let me. There's so many here, Luis, that I'm trying to figure out what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So give me just a second. Yeah, the one where you were alleging that she pulled you over stating that you appeared suspicious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's that one.
I'm trying to recall what I looked into with that.
Yeah.
I can send you a response on that one and let you know what I did with that, because I don't remember right now. And I've got someone in my office that's here for a meeting.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I understand that. I just have
let me get back to you on that one.
So, just real quick, super quick. With all this stuff going on, people might think of you in a certain type of way, or maybe some people at the department. I am not against good cops. I'm not against bad. I mean, I am against bad cops. I don't like bad cops.
I understand that, Luis, but when you post a video that causes harassment to myself, to threaten my family members, to threaten officers and their family members, that's in my opinion not acceptable.
Okay.
And I'm going to work with my attorneys and figure out what we need to do to get that behavior to stop.
Right. I understand
Because
that.
that video you posted
Mm-hmm.
caused a lot of grief for my office.
Okay. Well, I feel like we have different opinions, and I feel like there was wrongdoing, so I don't
And
necessarily.
I understand you're saying it's not against me, but I'm the one that's receiving the phone calls, the threats, everything else that comes as a result of that video being posted by you.
Well, on the website that you guys have, it instructs people, members of the public, if they have a complaint or want to discuss something, then they're suggested to email you. Is that what the website says? Because that's what I read.
Right.
So if that's why they're doing
Right.
that, then that would make sense, right? That they're contacting you.
Well, it wasn't just me. It was two other of my employees and other department members that I haven't spoken with yet.
Right. Okay.
So, based on a video that you posted,
Mm-hmm.
we are getting threats, which is inappropriate, Luis. You understand that?
Yeah, if people are threatening you, that's definitely. What are they threatening you with? Like, what are some of the things?
To kill us, to kill family members, that we should die as a result of the plague, or many other reasons.
Yeah, that's not good. I don't agree with those things. Those are not my words. Just to let you know.
Okay, but they came as a result of you posting that video.
No, I understand what you're saying. I'm just letting you know personally, those are not my own words. And if you decide to take legal action, you're completely within your rights.
Either way, Luis, send me an email with what you exactly want, and I will respond to that.
Perfect.
I've got someone in my office for a meeting. I can't continue this phone call right now.
Do you mind giving me a call back when you're done?
I'm off duty here shortly. Send me an email, and I'll respond in email form.
Perfect. All right.
Thanks, Luis.
Thanks for the longest conversation that we've ever had. It seems like this is the only thing that grabs your attention. But I appreciate the call.
All right, goodbye.